Hey Beauty Chameleons, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, I am Tasha from BeautyChameleon.com, and if you're not, welcome back. In today's video, I will be creating a look that is very wearable, and this look is actually inspired just by fall. You know, now it's time, thank God, time to say goodbye to summer with all that heat we've had here, and hello to fall. I love fall because I am always inspired when it comes to makeup by the changes of the trees. You know, the florals outside, everything start to go to either start to metamorphosize into dark as the leaves start to change and fall off, or things just start turning to fun bursts of colors with certain tree types. I was sent some beautiful shadows from Raving Beauty Cosmetics, and I'm going to show them to you before we get started. The colors I was sent, so I don't spill them, are these three shades here. I have a dark truffle. This one is called Minted Lemon, and then Organic Field. But we're going to be using those colors in this tutorial to create this look, which is going to be like a nice ombre, smoky, daytime eye look that you can wear to the office or on a go and what have you. So if you like this look and you want to find out a way you can transform yourself into fall, stay tuned and keep on watching. Okay, let's get started. Now, the very first thing you want to do for this beautiful fall-inspired look is definitely prime your eyelid. The primer I will be using is the Smashbox Photo Finish Lip Primer. You can find this at any Sephora, Ulta store, online, at Smashbox, where have you. But the very first thing we're going to do before we create this a nice kind of gradient green leaf inspired look is we're going to add a base on our eyelid, and the base I will be using is the MAC, and this is their paint pot, and I believe it's called Black Ground, but it's just a black color, really nice to use for smoky eyes or a base for any color eyes, as a matter of fact. So with this look, it's kind of a more wearable, everyday kind of a smoky eye. So what we're going to do is just take your fingertip, and we're going to dot just a little bit on the center of our lid and kind of spread that out. Just like so. It's going to look kind of weird, but that's okay. Now what I recommend is kind of wipe your fingertip off, and the next thing we're going to do is kind of blend this out and add a little bit more by using our MAC 217 brush or any kind of blending brush. But what you can do is take that color and lightly start to blend it out on the lid. So I'm going to grab a little bit more of the MAC Black Ground paint pot and apply it to the remainder of my lid. Now once you have a lid, definitely grab just a little bit more and start blending the color up just a little bit above the crease only. And that's your natural crease line. Mine is about right here. So I'm just lightly moving that color up so that it fades out, but no higher than that point there. Now once you finish blending out the paint pot, your eye will look just like this here. So you want to stop there. Again, that is our base. Now the next color I will be using on my lid is from Raving Beauty Cosmetics, and this is called Organic Field, which is kind of like a nice leafy green color, if you want to say so. Now the brush I will be using is just a flat shader brush. This one is a Sigma SS525. You can use that or any other brush, but I'm simply going to take what's in the lid and just kind of pat that color all over my brush, just like so. If you need to grab more, definitely start to begin to dig into the pot. But all we're going to do is take this color and pat it on the lid first. When you pat the color, this will avoid some fallout for you, which will make your job just a little easier. Applying the color, that is. And just pat it on just like so. Once you have the color on, you can grab any of your favorite blending brushes. I'm just going to use my MAC, and this is a 224 brush, just like so, and I'm going to blend out the crease area of my eye. And mind you, there's no color on the brush at all. So we're just basically going to begin to gradiently fade this color out in the crease and move our way up just a little bit. So I'm grabbing just a little bit more with that brush, and I'm going to blend in the crease again, kind of creating an angle or triangle shape right here where you want most of the color concentrated if you have hooded eyes, about right here, and then you want to blend out the edges using that windshield washer motion. And don't forget to work and blend in the inner corners too. You don't want to have a gap with your eyeshadow look that looks kind of weird. So grab a little bit more of the color and kind of blend out in the crease just like so, or in the inner corner of the eye. Now once you've completed that, the next thing we're going to do is add another color, which is going to continue to create this gradient fall inspired look eye, or autumn, whatever you like to call it. Okay, so we're going to stop about there and dot right here. And we're going to grab another shade from Raving Beauty Cosmetics, and this color is called Minted Lemon. It's a nice, I'm going to say it's a shimmer, but it's kind of like a limey green shade, and it kind of gives this eye more of a monochromatic look. I'm going to continue to use the 224 brush. Tap off the excess, so tap in just a little bit from the lid, tap it off, and I'm actually going to start right above the crease. So I'm really trying to finish off the edges of this organic field color and just creating a gradient. But you see how, like, adding that color, it just softens up the edges and just add a burst of interest to this look. So stay mainly with this color on the crease, and once you get to the outer corner, you can definitely kind of blend it up to the brow bone, but not all the way to. And don't forget to go in the inner corner again. This is going to give you a nice gradient finish, so it almost looks like it's been airbrushed on. So that's the look we're trying to create. Now once you're done with that, I would suggest stick with the same fluffy dome shaped brush and grab your favorite matte highlight. I'm using a nude highlight, and that's from Lorac Cosmetics, excuse me. I'm just going to take my 224 brush, tap a little bit of color on, and just lightly highlight the brow bone area, and also go over the edges of the Minted Lemon. And again, this will give you a nice soft and smooth blended eye look. Now we're going to move on to adding some shading to our eye look. Now you will want to switch over to an angled brush, and I'm just using any angled brush here. And the color we'll be using from Raving Beauty Cosmetics is the Dark Truffle, which is like a dark kind of umber brown. And you know how the leaves, they start to change. Some of them start to change with monochromatic colors depending on the tree. Some leaves start to go from a bright green to kind of darkened brown color. So this is kind of the thing we're going to be creating on our lash line. So take a little bit of your Dark Truffle, tap it on the angled brush, and we're really just going to line the lash line on top. If needed, you can use a pressing motion and stamp it on the eyelid as so, or a dabbing motion. And once you get to the outer corner, you can start blending it upward, just like so. So you take that brush and just kind of smooth it and blend it into that darkest color we first applied. This is going to create like a nice smoky edge to your eye. So we have that brown on, or the Dark Truffle, excuse me. I'm just putting a little bit in the inner corner of the eyes, just like so, and then smoothing it out or into the color so it gets a little darker there. Now the next thing I will do is also take the Dark Truffle and begin to line the lower lash line. You can start in the outer corner, wherever is comfortable for you, and just kind of lightly line right where those lashes are at. This will make your lashes look a little thicker. This will just give a little bit more interest to the eye. Instead of just using a black liner, this will make it look more of a brown black. So it's always fun to create a soft edge to your eye, especially if it's going to be a wearable day look. And just keep moving all the way inward, just like so. I like to use the angle brush because I feel like it fits the curve or the shape of the eye area much better versus a flat brush. But I would say just use whatever you feel comfortable with. There is no rules. And don't forget to kind of blend and connect in the corner, and then move your way up and kind of blend out. Now my last little detail you can do for this look, if you grab your 224 brush, take a little bit more of Dark Truffle, a light amount of Dark Truffle, which is that dark brown. And I'm just going to blend a little bit into the corners of my eye in the inner crease, just to create a little bit more interest and smokiness to the look. And then lightly blend in lightly blend in short circular motions, just so that brown doesn't get too overwhelming for the look. And you kind of see I'm kind of just lightly pressing or using a very light pressure with the brush, almost as if I'm holding a pencil to blend this in. So you don't need to press hard to get the color on. The color is right in the bristles, and they're going to transfer to your eyelid very easily. And pretty much there you have the look, just like so. Now the next things you can do to finish off this look, I'm going to grab my Urban Decay Zero Black Liner, and I'm just going to line the waterline on the lower edge of my eye, just like so. just like so. And then you can go ahead and line the upper lash line. Now the liner I like to use right now is the Wet n Wild, and I'm going to go ahead and line the upper lash line. You guys see me do this in plenty of videos. I don't have to show you how to do that. And then I'm also going to grab my Ardell, and these are my Demis. I love these for daytime look. They're very soft and not so avant-garde to wear to the office or for every day. But what I'm going to do is go ahead and add these lashes, and I'll be right back to show you what I do to complete this beautiful look. Okay, so welcome back. Now to finish off this look, I did decide to use my Revlon Color Stay Foundation. And if you're dying to know my shade, I wear the normal to dry, but it's the 400 Caramel. I use that for my foundation, and then I set it with my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Medium Deep. Okay. And now to finish off this look, since I really want my eyes to be the focal point of my eyes, and I like that it's opposite of the color wheel of purple, I decided to keep that a focal point. I just want to keep my lip and cheeks toned down. So for my cheeks, you guys, I am breaking out my NARS Orgasm again. I think it's just a beautiful color, just to kind of downplay, or just to kind of complement a woman's skin tone. So I'm just going to take a little bit of that using my angle brush. And this one you can find at Sephora. There's angle brush that they carry. And I'm just going to apply a little bit lightly to my cheeks. I've already had my cheeks bronzed a little bit. There's some contouring right in here, very lightly. And if you want to know what I use for my cheeks, I like the NARS Casino bronzer. That's what I use. Sometimes between that and then the MAC bronze, but I use that on my cheek area. And then for my lips, I decided to continue with NARS Orgasm, but before I put that on, I already penciled in my lips using my favorite, this is kind of like my favorite nude lip liner for my skin tone, but this is by NYX, and it's called just Natural. This is their lip liner, but I love that as a base to wear underneath my NARS Orgasm lip color. Or any lip color that tends to be nude, I'll wear this a lot, but I'm going to use NARS Orgasm. And again, this is just a beautiful, nice color to complement a look like that. And that is pretty much it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial using the Raving Beauty Cosmetics Eyeshadow. And if you like to have a full detailed list of everything I used on this video, hop over to my blog, and I have a link in the description box below, which is beautychameleon.com, and I'll direct you to the link of this video, and there I will list a list of products I did use for this tutorial, and a link over to Raving Beauty Cosmetics. And also too, you guys, make sure you check me out at Twitter. I'm there all the time, and my Twitter name is Beauty Chameleon. And also check out my Facebook fan page. There I will post, sometimes I'll post some pictures and say, hey guys, what should I name this picture for the next tutorial? Or I'll ask for you guys' ideas as far as what would you like to see for another tutorial. So definitely check out my Facebook fan page, and it will be listed also in the info box below. And just stay tuned. I'm going to do another fun fall look that you can wear that's wearable for every day using Raving Beauty Cosmetics. And if you have any questions or thoughts, definitely leave your comments below. Definitely rate the video thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, definitely subscribe for more tutorials to come. But anyway, you guys, I will see you all in the next video. You guys have a wonderful day. Bye.